I have no idea where I'm going. So, like, I'm trying really hard here.
We were trying to get to Watertown, I think he said. So, I'm sure we're on our way.
I don't know, because, like, they didn't tell us... Did they tell us which way to go out of the gate?
Nope. I don't think so.
And the thing is, like, it just seems like this was very difficult for...
What level we're at? Yeah.
Yeah, like, I can't make this jump.
Huh. I don't know. I don't know if we're going the right way then. There you go. You did it. Maybe we are going the right way.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but anyway, that's the thing is, you know, there's a lot of issues with those sorts of things with, like, the Me Too movement and such. And, you know, it's really important to believe people when they confide in you about something awful happening to them. But you shouldn't go and convict someone or try and ruin their career if you don't know for sure. But you should always still be there for that person, in my opinion, and still try to comfort them and get them the help that they need to get past whatever's happened to them, if whatever has happened to them has happened to them, which in a lot of cases usually, sadly, is. But there are also people who will lie for attention. Like, for example, there was one guy in the Saw movies, actually, this is a good analogy, he pretended to be a victim of the Saw games in some, like, he pretended to be somebody who survived them, and he wrote a whole book off of it to profit off of being a victim, and things like that. And people in real life do that sort of thing, to try and get sympathy, to try and get money, to try and get people to trust them, to manipulate people for whatever reasons that they have. People do that sort of thing, and it's horrific, but sadly, that's something you have to watch out for in our world.
Right. No, I agree. Yeah, human beings are not trustworthy. Just in general. Yeah, you'd think that there'd be like a sign saying like, Watertown this way, or Watertown not this way. Either one would be helpful, actually.
Watertown is a place east of Scuttletown. It is ancient and built of stone with pillars, and according to the legend, was built by a race of beautiful aquatic peoples in ancient times, which, as one resident says, explains all the pillars and junk.
Nice, nice. Also, sorry if I made that conversation, about that. I know sometimes people don't like how serious stuff gets, but...
Well, I think, in particular, you and I are kind of... We like to joke, but we're a bit more serious people when it comes to conversations than it would be with a Let's Play with you and Nate or something.
Nate and I have serious conversations.
No, I know, but you guys have a lot less serious conversations than we do. Because I feel like every Let's Play part is us either talking about, like, racial injustices or sexual misconduct.
Yeah, maybe a bit too much, actually. I can't kill this guy. Alright, there we go. Perfect. And since there were no witnesses, no one can prove I did it.
Wow.
Innocent until proven guilty.
Okay, calm down, Brock.
Hey, speaking of Brock, did you know that Brock was removed from Pokemon, the character?
Wait, really?
From the show for a while because the Pokemon Company was afraid that people would think he was a racist stereotype.
Oh, why?
Because of his eyes.
Wait, because of his eyes?
Yeah. How they're squinty.
What, are people just not allowed to be Asian in cartoons anymore? Hashtag stop Asian hate.
I don't know. Is he Asian?
I think he's supposed to be. I don't know. He also could just be high.
Very true. I'm heading east again because I feel like I ended up in a weird side area of Watertown.
I mean, weren't the people who made Pokemon Asian? I
Yes.
don't think it was American made.
No, it was not. There is a Pokemon of America company, but the brand originated in Japan.
So Brock was probably supposed to be... well, he does have tanner skin. He was probably supposed to be, like, Thai or something like that.
I don't know. I would be guessing just as much as you if I answered that.
Either way, he was probably supposed to be some sort of Asian
White
version.
American.
I think it's kind of racist to not let him have his squinty eyes and not portray him.
Oh my gosh, well, I didn't ever call them that, but fair enough.
It is kind of racist to just not show different ethnicities of characters.
But what if he's just, like, he has an eye problem? He has, like, astigmatism or something.
Yeah, he could also have that. Maybe his eyes are squinty because he doesn't wear his glasses.
Yeah, maybe you're being ableist by not putting Brock in the show. How do you feel about
Yeah,
that?
whenever you don't wear your glasses, your eyes get all squinty too. It's a normal thing.
To be fair, this happened years ago, his removal and subsequent return.
I liked Brock a lot. I thought he was really cool. He was one of my favorites, actually.
The reason I'm doing this is I'm trying to see if I can get in our health thing.
There's this one episode of Avatar.
Oh my!
Of Avatar: The Last Airbender where
No, come on!
Sokka takes down his hair and has it like all long and like parted in the middle, and his hair like that always reminded me of Brock from Pokemon, and I always thought it was funny, so I call him Brocka instead of Sokka when he has that hairstyle.
That is funny. I wonder if people on the channel are fans of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I'm sure they probably are. It's a shame Avatar doesn't have any good games, because I'd love to play them for the channel, but they don't. There's like no good games. The only kind of semi-decent game is the Legend of Korra DS game for 3DS.
The one I have?
I don't know. Do you have that one? I know I used to have it.
Yeah, I bought it.
Well, it's pretty good. It's actually kind of fun. It's like a turn-based like fighting game. But there's like an Avatar: The Last Airbender game that's based off of the crappy movie by what's his face? That
Del Toro?
No.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Yes, M. Night Shyamalan. It's like based off of that crappy movie, so it's just not a very good game. It's like okay, I've played it. It's just not great.
What's funny is, like, as bad as that movie is, he also made one of my favorite movies ever.
Oh, really? What movie?
Unbreakable.
Oh, he made Unbreakable?
Yeah, it's a superhero origin story. It's one of, I think, the best superhero movies.
And it's not one of those movies he makes that just has a bad ending and, like, never talks about it?
No, although I do think that the third Unbreakable film, Glass, didn't have the best ending.
That sucks.
Which is the end of the series, sadly. Yeah, it's kind of like I don't want to tell you what happens, but it's sort of like a, really weird ending that felt like it trivialized parts of the story.
Well, we'll have to try to watch Unbreakable together soon. I still really want to watch, that first Chucky movie, because I never got to see it.
Well, we were going to watch that tonight, I thought, if we have time.
I really hope so. I've been really wanting to watch it.
We're just trying to play through some more of this to get as far as we can tonight. Also, after this, I think Jill and I are going to play, probably COD 4.
Yeah. And then maybe soon we might play Banjo and Kazooie. We also want to play Silent Hill at some point, too.
We do, but we're trying to get better at talking to each other in the Let's Plays.
Yeah, because
I don't think we're bad.
I have a hard time being outgoing and being myself when I'm on a Let's Play, rather than when I'm just talking to you without feeling like anyone's watching, if that makes sense. But I'm trying my hardest to be, you know, more of a normal person and not be so freaked out by the microphone and the recording thing.
I mean, it shouldn't freak you out. It's like a few hundred people see each one and they don't care.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
They want to be entertained and have fun, that's it.
Yeah, and they're typically nice people on the Let's Play channel. A lot of them are very nice people who I've talked to for the most part.
Very good people. They're all very nice. Lots of people are saying they're nice. Lots of people are saying they're good. Now, personally, not so sure. Not so sure about some of those guys. There's a couple guys on there. That Indigo guy, not very nice, perhaps. Perhaps he's got some problems. We've definitely got that cabbage farmer guy. He thinks he knows a little too much about Assassin's Creed. Has to be put in his place, some people are saying. But I've got to be honest with you, beyond those two and perhaps our friend Kit Fisto, who's definitely a troublemaker, you know, that there's a lot going on there that I'm definitely not a big fan of, but there's a lot happening I am.
Our favorite, Kyle K, usually watches this channel, doesn't
Kyle
he?
K isn't here anymore.
He isn't?
I never see him.
You never see him?
Never see him anymore.
Kyle, if you're watching, please comment. I miss you.
Kyle left. This is a very, like, unforgiving game.
Yeah, it seems like we're on level, like, super brutal hard. What happened? Did kids used to play this game? How did they ever get past any of this?
I don't know, because I've been really struggling.
This reminds me of Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem, which is also an extremely unforgiving game.
I couldn't see. How was I supposed to know where to go there? Really?
Are you at the beginning?
I'm way back here.
Oh my.
I did figure out how to jump. Jump. How to run.
We're very proud of you.
Thank you. This is all I've got going in my life, so you better be.
Why did those little dudes poke out of the waterfall? Just go back to where you came from.
I don't know. I don't think I can hit them either.
No, it doesn't seem like you can.
They might just be invincible. Come on.
That's annoying. Alright, big leap. There you go. Good job.
The problem is you have to, like, do all kinds of blind drops in this game.
Yeah, that's always unnerving. And it's a little unfair when you die because of that.
A little unfair?
A lot unfair.
Oh, shit. Come on.
Yeah, hit him with your booty.
No, come on. I just want to get health.
That's okay.
Come on.
Health. Health. Heart. Heart. Give me your heart.
What's that from?
I don't know.
Every generic love movie ever?
Yes. That's it.
What is with romance movies, and how come they are allowed to be so generic and no one cares?
Probably because... I don't know.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I think it's just because their audience is a bunch of people who don't really care. I don't know. I got no clue. I couldn't tell
I mean,
you.
like, how often does a really good romance movie come out? Like, I'm not saying a movie with romance in it. I'm saying a romantic movie that's really good.
Not often. Usually it's a movie that, like, Disney's produced. But usually those movies are more than just romance movies. Like, the last good romance movie I could even maybe think of would be, like, Princess Bride, and that came out a long time ago. And it was based off a book, so...
Crazy Rich Asians is really good. I mean, it has comedic elements in it, but it's a, like, straight romance movie.
I'd like to watch that. That would be fun.
It's
I
like a
do
movie.
like certain comedic romance movies, actually. I don't remember a lot of their names, but there are a few funny comedic romance movies for teens.
Like Twilight.
I do like Twilight. There's also... This is less of a romance movie and more of a friendship movie, but there's a movie called Aquamarine that was really good. It, like, starts out as, like, trying to be a romance movie, but then towards the end, they're like, and the real love we found was in our friendship.
Oh.
I thought it was a good movie. It had,
So they don't even get together?
no, they instead use girl love instead of having the girl fall in love with the boy.
Oh.
Like, the girls, like... Are, like,
yes!
friends with each other.
Yes! I made it to Watertown.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh my gosh. I honestly can't believe it. Get
How
out
do
of
those
my
people
way.
get to and from Watertown without dying?
Oh no, why was that man moonwalking?
He needs it.
He needs it?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
He needs Michael Jackson in his life every day or he will disintegrate.
That makes sense. Hello, Shantae. Would you like me to save a record of your travels? Yes. Yes, I would.
You wanna be done?